Hello and welcome to Cargo Shots from the Stat Trade Times, powered by Group Concorde. Here's our pick of the best news shots that made the headlines this week.
Let's look at the week's top stories. Lufthansa Cargo is optimistic about 2023 and is positive about fundamental trends such as digitalization and sustainability, as well as the associated challenges in air freight. The global logistics market continues to experience turbulent times. After 3 years in crisis mode, a normalizing market is in sight, says Lufthansa Cargo in its update on air freight trends 2023. Dorothea von Boxberg, Chairman, Executive Board and CEO Lufthansa Cargo says, and I quote, "Flexibility is and will continue to be in demand in the future. The year 2023 will not require a fundamental change in strategy but will continue to drive measures already underway and maintain a forward-looking willingness to learn." Unquote. EFW, the Center of Excellence for Airbus passenger-to-freighter conversions, redelivered its 10 A330-300 P2F aircraft to DHL Express in time for the Asian high season for e-commerce and cargo demand. DHL Express, the launch customer for EFW's A330-300 P2F program, is currently the biggest operator of the A330-300 P2F fleet. The A330-300 P2F fleet of DHL Express will continue to grow with 8 more aircraft to be redelivered by EFW. Together with partner airlines EAT, ASL and Air Hong Kong, DHL Express operates its A330-300 P2F fleet in Europe, Asia and the US. FedEx reported a 24% decline in net income to $788 million for the second quarter ended November 30th, 2022, compared to $1.04 billion in quarter 2, 2021 on lower FedEx Express income. Revenue declined 3% to $22.8 billion and net operating margin was down to 5.2% from 6.8% in the same period last year. FedEx Express operating income declined 64% year-over-year due to lower global volumes, partially offset by an 8% package yield increase. Capital spending is likely to decline to $5.9 billion, down from the prior forecast of $6.3 billion for financial year 2023. Saudia Cargo and cargo.one announced an expansion of their partnership to bring more of the airline's capacity on board, the leading marketplace for digital air cargo bookings. Freight forwarders using cargo.one have booked thousands of shipments across Saudia's global network. Over 50% of bookings were to destinations outside Saudi Arabia, supporting the airline to grow in new markets and customer segments. Saudia Cargo will continue to add new capacity to cargo.one from additional countries and destinations. Cargolux and DB Schenker have launched an API providing a direct interface between the company's systems to generate immediate bookable quotes. Cargolux, Austria, Spain, and Portugal offices have been shortlisted to participate in this collaboration with long-standing customer DB Schenker. The interface offers dynamic pricing options based on specific requirements such as weight, routing, and product type. Liege Airport welcomed Grimsey, the first 767-300 Boeing converted freighter of Icelandair cargo, earlier this month. Icelandair Cargo has served Liege for years with 8 weekly flights to Keflavik and has now decided to operate more Boeing converted freighters. These more efficient and modern aircraft will augment their growing local and international cargo destinations with more load capacities. For example, Grimsey carries around 50% more freight than the B757-200 freighters. Liege will be connected to New York with 3 flights per week and to Chicago with 3 other flights per week. And it's a wrap-up for this week's episode. You can read more on all of these stories at stattimes.com. Make sure to check back next Friday for the news that you need to know to end the week. Wishing you a great weekend ahead, and do take good care.
For the latest news on air freight, visit our website. Follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to our weekly newsletter. Give our YouTube channel a visit and subscribe to access our past webinars and virtual conferences and access exclusive one-on-one interviews with global logistics leaders. Thank you for tuning in to Cargo Shots by the Strat Times, powered by Group Concorde. See you next week with a fresh roundup of cargo news makers.